Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. My name is Tom Poland, beaming out to you from Little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia, as ever. Joined today by Nkiru Asika. Nkiru, g'day, welcome. Where are you hanging out?
Hey Tom, hey Tom's peeps. I am in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and it's my favorite time. It's hot, and if you know Toronto, it's not always hot. So yeah, it's hot. It's
Right.
great.
Yeah, you
Good
guys are
day.
having a great summer up there. I hope you're well clear of any fires. Um,
Yeah.
so, folks, for those of you who don't know, Nkiru, she's the founder of Woman Building Authority, providing events, done for you marketing services, and online membership to help women entrepreneurs get seen, get heard, and drumroll, get paid. So the title of our interview now is How to Transform Your Brand from Invisible to In Demand, even if you're new online. And Nkiru is going to tell us how to do that in just 7 minutes. Cool, can't wait. So Nkiru, our time starts now. Who's your ideal client? That's question number one.
Okay, so my ideal client is a female entrepreneur whose business involves selling her advice, knowledge, or expertise. So that's typically a coach, a consultant, expert service provider. And it's someone who isn't new to business, but is probably new to marketing and branding herself online and is not fully comfortable with it yet. And most people are, I would say, 40 and over. So they're sort of thinking about impact, they're thinking about legacy, and not just how to make a lot of money, which we all want to do. So that's my
Right. So
client.
it's they've got a sense of purpose and a sense of mission, but they still want to get
Yeah,
some bank account, uh,
absolutely,
well
absolutely.
above the
Yeah.
empty point. Thank you. So question two, and 6 minutes left. What's the problem you solve for them?
The problem I solve for them is to, help them stand out from the crowd. The online space is so noisy,
Yeah.
especially since the pandemic. Like everybody and their mother is online. So I help take them, as the title of the episode says, from invisible to in demand. So essentially helping them create, market and monetize their online brand.
So they're probably quite good at something, but are they feeling like they're possibly the world's best kept secret because they just can't get their voice heard?
Exactly. They're thinking that their work will speak for them, and
Ah,
their work does not speak for them.
right, because no one
You
notices
know,
their work. Right. So tell
no
us.
one notices.
So they had the sense of invisibility. Question number three, and
Yeah.
five minutes left. What are some of the things that is going to be going on in their life or their business that would kind of give them the heads up that they
hmm
need to find out more about what you do? The sort of the symptoms that are going on. That's question three.
Sure. I think, but first of all, a lot of people are just getting demoralized.
Right.
They have, heard from all the different online gurus that you need to be creating content or you need to be on social media, and they're doing their best. They're putting out content,
Right.
and it's like nobody's reading it. It's
Yeah.
literally like crickets.
Right.
Or else they're trying to follow people and they're trying to follow, Guru X's exact system and it's just not working out for them. And they're like, what is happening? You know, um, so I think a lot of people are just getting sort of demoralized and thinking, oh, maybe this online thing isn't for me,
Right. They
you
just can't
know?
seem to figure it out. And probably many of the
Exactly.
gurus they're following already have a million email subscribers and 10 million. So what those people are doing, what the gurus are doing, may not work for someone who just doesn't have a presence yet. So let's talk
Absolutely.
about. So question four and 4 minutes left. We're right on time. What are some of the common mistakes that these solopreneur, female solopreneurs or entrepreneurs will be making, trying to get visible?
Mhm.
What do you hear that people have done that you think, ouch, that was never going to work before they find you?
Yeah, well, I think the first one I sort of touched on before is just, sort of putting your head in the sand and thinking, okay, well, I tried that. I tried the online thing, didn't work. Let me just put my head down and try and, you know,
Get to some networking
hope that
meetings or something.
yes, hope someone will discover me. Nobody's going to discover you. You're going to
Right.
have to show up. You're going to have to speak for yourself. I think the second one is just getting caught up in a million like marketing tactics. And I think, like I've certainly done this. It's like, oh, I need to be on, TikTok or no Clubhouse or, no, everybody's messenger's the thing,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
get just overwhelmed.
So
of this
true.
marketing, treadmill. And because there's all this activity, you think, oh yeah, I'm marketing. And then you realize I'm going nowhere. I'm not actually, moving forward.
Yeah.
So
So
it's so easy to get sucked into that.
so don't wait to get air quotes discovered by the big name, because that's probably not going to
No,
happen. Don't just
not
rush
gonna
into the
happen.
latest fad platform, because by the time you hear about it,
Yeah,
it's probably too late.
exactly.
We've all been there, done that. All right, so let's go question number 5 and 2.5 minutes left. Valuable free action, like a top tip. Real quick, what's one thing that someone could do? It's not going to solve the whole problem, but it might start them on the right journey.
Okay, well, one thing that I think someone can do, because it's completely within your control, is take a look at how you work with your clients and own it, create that signature process, create that unique methodology and brand it, because that really can help sort of establish your authority. While it's not going to eliminate your competition, but it does put you kind of in a category of one, because you're
Right.
the only person doing it that exact way, and you're giving your clients a path to results. You're giving yourself a framework around which you can make content. So it makes your life easier.
Just
It makes you,
okay. Just,
more of
just
an authority. And
just
yeah.
just to put some flesh on those bones, how do you do
Mhm.
that personally? What is your unique thing that you do, or style, or
So,
real
so
quick?
I'm glad you asked. Yeah, well, I have something called the Authority Ascension Model, and basically it takes you through the 5 pillars that you need to go through to build your brand authority. The first is you've got to be memorable, right? You've got to be able to connect and resonate with people. You've got to be credible. You have to have whether it's the marketing assets in place or the right social proof to
Okay.
show that you're credible and win your trust. You've got to be visible. You've got to be profitable, and you've got to be scalable. So that's the
5.
model.
So let's give folks some more on that. Because
Mhm.
question 6, and we're running out of time, 75 minutes left. One valuable free resource. Where can they go to find out more about that?
Well, they can grab a short guide that I have called 23 Quick and Easy Ways to Instantly Boost Your Brand Authority. It's a bit.ly/23 quick ways, because building authority takes time. It's a marathon.
Yep.
It's not a
Yep.
sprint, but these are things you can do in like an hour or less that
Right.
will enhance your profile and, just sort of
So
give you that momentum to
it's
keep
gonna
growing.
help them get started. So it's
Absolutely.
the bit.ly, folks, is bit.ly/23. That's the numbers. Quick ways,
Ways.
plural. Go get it. Download it. It's free. It'll get you started on the journey of building authority, getting cut through, and differentiating yourself. Question 7, we've got a whopping 25 seconds left. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't? And the answer, please, in less than 20 seconds.
Okay, I think you should have asked me, what about people who really are new? They're like, I'm new, where do I get started? And I would say, remember the 80s movie about sales, Glenn Ross, always be closing. Flip that round, always be teaching, right? Just
Nice.
everywhere you are, just give
Nice.
value, give value. You don't have to be like the guru of all gurus. You just have to know a little bit more than the people you're teaching, right?
Nkiru,
So
thanks
you are, oh, well done.
thanks for your insights. It's been a pleasure hosting you. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Tom.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.